Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I want to do another history of 4th of July video, part 2. Okay, I'm doing this part 2. For kids. For kids.
Independence Day is a celebration of America's land of the free and the home of the brave. What is Independence Day?
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Independence Day is a celebration of America's independence from Great Britain and marks the anniversary of the Declaration of Independence being signed in 1776. It's a public holiday held every year across the United States. When is Independence Day? It's celebrated every year on the 4th of July. This holiday is also known as July 4th because it's the anniversary of the Declaration of Independence being signed on July 4th, 1776. Because it's a public holiday, state government offices, schools, and Let's take a trip to the rain. The brave. What is Independence Day? Independence Day is a celebration of America's independence from Great Britain and marks the anniversary of the Declaration of Independence being signed in 1776. It's a public holiday held every year across the United States. When is Independence Day? It's celebrated every year on the 4th of July. This holiday is also known as July 4th because it's the anniversary of the Declaration of Independence being signed on July 4th, 1776. Because it's a public holiday, state government offices, schools, and non-essential businesses and services are closed for the celebrations. What is the history of Independence Day? In 1620, the Pilgrims left England to settle in a new land. At the time, the land they traveled to was not yet called America. Eventually, the Pilgrims learned how to survive, and thus, colonies began to spread across the East Coast. However, in 1773, there became increased friction between the colonists and the British government, which resulted in the Boston Massacre and the Boston Tea Party. These were key events in the build-up to the War of Independence. Thus, during the American Revolutionary War, the people of the United States fought for their freedom from British forces. On July 2nd, 1776, members of the Second Continental Congress voted to declare independence and separate the 13 colonies from British control. The 13 American colonies produced a document detailing why they wished to break away from British rule and become independent states known as the United States of America. On July 4th, 1776, Congress officially adopted the final version of the Declaration of Independence, which marked the official Independence Day, the first day the United States was free from outside control. What happens on Independence Day? We honor the sacrifice the patriots made in the American Revolution and celebrate the day the Declaration of Independence was finished. Today, Independence Day is known as a day for patriotism, where people celebrate what it means to be an American. Across the United States, many people celebrate with parades, fireworks, cookouts, and by decorating with American flags. You might notice that the theme of the day is red, white, and blue to honor the colors of the American flag. Fun fact.
Thomas Jefferson, Thomas!
Declaration of Independence. Both died on July 4th, 1826. Calvin Coolidge, the country's 30th president, was born on Independence Day. Americans eat an estimated 155 million hot dogs on Independence Day. All that's left to say is Twinkle wishes you a happy Independence Day.
Fourth of July for kids! For kids!
Children, the 4th of July facts video. 4 kids, 4 dogs, 4 cats, 4 adults, 4 hedgehogs, 4 pigeons, for anyone or anything else that gets their patriotic jollies from watching a homeschool pop finish. Oh man, we're so glad to have you. We're so glad to have you. Welcome to the fun. We're going to be looking at some fun facts. The 4th of July is the birthday of the United States of America. It's the day we celebrate when the United States of America was born. And just like any other birthday you would celebrate, it's full of fun traditions and it's always a great time. Hey, I mean, like this kid. Birthdays are a blast. I mean, there's a Minecraft guy in the corner. I mean, it's pretty warm. I mean, the cake looks delicious. The food is great. You're around family. The 4th of July is incredible, just like a birthday. And like this birthday... Oh, okay. Not Travis's first birthday. Alright, just like his birthday. His first birthday was so special. Okay. The 4th of July is really special too. Who did this to me? How did you get this picture of Travis? Recording a video here. Okay, back on track. Deep breathing. Okay. Alright, we're back on track. The point is, like other birthdays, the 4th of July is filled with fun traditions and deep meaning, just like Billy's birthday and the other birthday too. We don't want to go there. Okay, moving on.
Hello, Doc.
Okay, so let's start here. Did you know the 4th of July is also called Independence Day? It was the day when the American colonies declared independence from Great Britain. That is, they said, we want to be our very own country now.
Don't worry about it.
On July 4th, 1776, the Continental Congress came together and they said these American colonies, these 13 colonies, are going to be a brand new nation. And it became official, and the American colonies became the United States of America. Since then, Independence Day has always been a very special time of celebration. In fact, right from the start, it was such a special celebration. Oh, you should have seen the first 4th of July celebration when the United States of America turned 1 year old. On July 4th, 1777, a year after the Declaration of Independence, there were parades, speeches, and special dinners to celebrate the first birthday of the United States of America. And you know what else? They used fireworks to celebrate on that first July 4th, the first birthday of the United States of America, 1777. They used fireworks. Hey, do you watch fireworks on the 4th of July? It's pretty cool. They did it that first year. and we still do it today. I bet you didn't know that way back in 1777, at the very first anniversary of Independence Day, that they used fireworks. I know. So every year, the 4th of July was celebrated all over the country, much in the same way as we celebrate it today. Then, finally, in 1870, the 4th of July became a federal holiday. I mean, it took long enough. I mean, that was almost at the 100-year anniversry of that first signing of the Declaration of Independence. It took almost 100 years for it to be a federal holiday. I mean, it's only the birthday of the United States of America. You know, I mean, no big deal, right? It's a huge deal. Okay. Anyway, 1870, they finally made it a federal holiday because, yeah, everyone's birthday is important, and that includes the United States of America.
What kind of trouble?
Remember how we said that the 4th of July is also called Independence Day? Well, it could also be called a hot dog day. No, really, I mean, it's insane. Americans eat about 155 million hot dogs on the 4th of July. There are more hot dogs eaten in America on the 4th of July than any other day of the year. Tons and tons of hot dogs. You know, hot dogs aren't the only thing we love on the 4th of July. We also love to travel. And we're not talking about walking, okay? People love to travel by car. What's up with this old car? Nobody drives in cars like that. No, let's put up a real car, not a car from like the early 1900s. Let's go with a real car that somebody would travel with for the 4th of July. Okay? What's a car people would use? No. That's... Because we understand.
Alright.
What do you think?
If you like my video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to push the notification bell when I post a video, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.